Yes, over there, bud. Thank you. So I had this like thing happen to me today. So long story short, I was applying for this full-time job, which will give me benefits and stuff like that for my baby and myself, you know. And I've always wanted to work full time. I just am skeptical because I know like in the full time world they like tend to take advantage of people with pay. It's not a surprise. I mean, my mom worked in her career for a long time. So I know certain things that people will be like, how do you know that? But that's neither here nor there. So it was this full-time position that I was trying to apply for. And I finally seen it was open. And just wanting to get out of like what I'm doing already. Like I'm just a receptionist and I feel like people take my job like as if I'm like the picker-upper or the I have to do like clean up work kind of type shit. But it pays what needs to be paid, and it's also a thing that I don't have to do like every day type stuff. Yes, baby. Yes, go ahead, girl. My baby's here with me now, so she's right there playing with the ball. But so I asked my boss about the position. I asked the position that I want. I asked the boss that runs that position. I asked him about it. You know, everything seems to be kosher when I ask about it. It doesn't seem to be like a big deal or anything. Or it doesn't seem to be like, you know, like too strenuous, whatever. And it doesn't seem like it's hard. Mind you, I am a very fast learner. Like the job I have now, I learned all of those details in like honestly 2 days, but it took me like 3 days I asked for another day of training just to be sure I had everything down. So then I see the position available. I asked the manager about it. He tells me, oh, you know, I have to check with the account lady. Yes, baby. Give mama a second, okay? I have to check with the account lady to see what the pay rate is because the girl who was there prior to, she was there before I got there as the manager. So I'm like, okay, you know, thinking that's going to be like, okay, no problem, blah, blah, blah. So then I find out today, well, I found out like last week, like, they were going to ask like what was, they were going to talk to each other and figure out like what would they be willing to pay basically a new hire because I don't have any experience in that position. So basically today I asked her like, can you send me the job description and the pay rate? Like what is the starting pay rate? And I was like, is it salaried or is it hourly? She's like, it's hourly. And for no experience, he was going to charge, or he was going to pay $20 an hour. And I was like, no, that's not acceptable at all. Like, I have a very high level skill set in doing certain things, and I'm not accepting anything less than what I'm worth. Like, I'm not accepting that. So then, a little bit later, I get a text from my boss that's like the one that told me the pay rate of the other job I was looking at. And she's like, if you want to pick up any extra hours, here are the hours that are available. So now I'm just in my head like, oh, that's odd. Hold on, baby. Yeah, when I get done, I'll come over there. Yes, I will, princess. So, you know, that just struck me as odd because it's like, oh, I'm not good enough to get what I want to pay for a full-time position, but I'm good enough to work here more hours at the rate you're paying me. Got it. So then it just struck me as weird. So I went upstairs to go like use the restroom that's upstairs, and they were both in their office, in her office, and like he couldn't even look at me in the face. And then I also have to go back in his office to get, hold on, yeah. And I also have to go back in his office to get like stuff, like the receipts and stuff that I have to do at the front desk. So I go back there. He can't even look at me back there. So I know some shady shit happened, but I already knew it was gonna happen that way because, like I said, Spirit has been telling me like this is gonna happen. So I'm just like, oh, okay, like now I see what you think this is, it's really not what it is. And not on my behalf, but on her behalf. Because now you think you're gonna give me the cover. Good job, baby. You put that back. Find something else, okay? I'm almost done. Okay. So now, like on her behalf, it's like, now you think, since you told me that the full-time position that I was in, you weren't going to pay me what I was worth, that I'm going to be covering all your extra ass shifts that your full-time receptionist can't cover. Not at all. Not going to happen. So I just want people to be mindful of their worth. Also, be mindful that the dreams you have, make sure when you're at work you're pursuing them. Because this whole week I've been picking up hours before I found this mess out today. And I've been working on myself. So I've been blogging and I've been posting. You are? Where you at? Be careful, y'all. Okay. So, just a little tidbit of information. Work on your dreams at your job. They gonna pay y'all. Y'all think y'all gonna pay me just to do this job here? No, y'all gonna pay me to do both my jobs. The one that I'm pursuing and the one that I'm not pursuing. This is bullshit. But overall, you're mainly paying me to do what I am pursuing because the work that I do is really not no work at all. Like I can get that shit done in like 3 hours. If I'm working an 8-hour shift and I can get all my work done in like 3 hours, go ahead. No, ma'am. If I'm working an 8-hour shift and I can get all my shit done in 3 hours, that gives me 5 hours to make content. Boom. And what I mean by that is, break that down. 5 hours to make content. You have how many days in a week? That gives me an hour to make content for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And that way, you'll get on top of your content. You can start scheduling your content. That way, when you don't even want to, like when you don't feel like it, or when you're having like your lazy day, or when you're on vacation, or whatever, when you have other stuff going on, you don't even have to worry about your content being posted because you scheduled it already. So that's the play. And I'm just like, in awe, because I've been doing that every day since I've been there this week. And I'm like, isn't that crazy how God be and Spirit be talking to you and telling you, and you be getting paid for both jobs actually, and one you're pursuing is gonna be the most beneficial, but you're still getting paid right now for that. So I want y'all to have a great day and take my workout, my Wellness Wednesday words of advice, cause baby, now you done fucked up. But I'll see y'all later. I'm gonna finish this workout. And y'all have a great day. And remember, tomorrow is Thoughtful Thursday. Bye.